Hello and welcome back to my House of Mystical Embers. So for today's video, we are going to be doing the Virgo reading for the month of March. We're going to see what energies are going to be coming in for our Virgos. All right, we're going to get the overall energy. Please take what resonates and leave the rest out. Place the energies where they resonate the most for you. So if you have to flip it, reverse it, whatever, you know how that energy plays out for you in your situation. Also, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is happy, feeling loved, being cared for, especially taking care of your own, your self-love and all that good stuff. Alrighty, overall energy, Virgo, you got focus. I really feel like Virgos for the month of March are going to be very hyper-focused on their own goals and aspirations in life. I feel like this is something that I'm getting kind of like a procrastination type energy that maybe you guys have been dealing with in the past. And now I feel like you're being very vigilant when it comes to the direction of your life. You're probably tired of the stagnant energy. You're probably tired of not seeing moving forward. So now you're really focused on your own personal growth. Let's see what is coming in for Virgo for the month of March. Virgo for the month of March. Virgos, whatever it is that you're focused on, I'm getting a sense is that you could be very focused on a relationship right now. Not just your own goals and aspirations, or maybe you're redirecting that focus from a relationship and you're putting that focus on yourself. We have a divine masculine here that I really feel like is in a very repetitive type energy. Like this person is just kind of like all work, no play. Like this person I feel like has just a very serious type energy. Very kind of cold, maybe. Their energy is very scattered. And I feel like as if you've been dealing with something like within this relationship that is just being very repetitive and you're really tired. I am hearing that this masculine may end up surprising you, because with this 10 of Pentacles coming in, I do feel like is that if you have been waiting for this relationship to kind of go to the next level, or this is really what you're wanting, is you're wanting this relationship to go to the next level because you want that security, or you're ready to buy a home, or just about your own future in general. So some of you, I feel like, there could be an energy where there could be a shift, and there could be where you guys are investing in real estate. Maybe you're finally moving in together and things are starting to feel a little bit more secure. For those of you where you're not feeling that, but this is what you're wanting from this masculine energy, you're wanting this person, you want to buy a house, you want to go to the next level, you want to, create a family. But, I feel for the most part is maybe this masculine could just be, the reason why they're very scattered and they're becoming boring and complacent is because maybe they're very much focused on work because they want to bring in this family security for you. With this King of Cups, Virgo, I feel like you are definitely in an energy, you're containing your emotions. I'm not going to say that you're repressing them, but I feel like is that you're starting to master your emotions. Like I feel like is that you're just kind of letting go of any anger or resentment that you're holding on to. and you're tired of drama. Like you're not going to be starting drama, I'm hearing. So some of you may love to, like, you know, stir the pot with your person. But your energy could become very kind of cold because your emotions are just very contained. But I feel for the most part is that you are focusing on balancing between your head and your heart. You are kind of burnt out in this relationship. You're feeling a little bit restless here because of the stagnation. I do feel like there's an energy here where you may end up ghosting this person, or you're going to end up walking away because I feel like there's just no fun, like no fun in the sun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're just tired of the boring energy. You want a little bit more excitement in your life. You know, things are just not moving in the direction you really want them to. But, excuse me, but behind the scenes, I do feel like I feel like this person is trying to give you this, but you're just becoming very impatient because I feel like this person's kind of dragging their feet, or they're making excuses to prolong things. But I feel like you're in an energy of letting it go, but you guys could be just releasing, you know, any type of energies that might not be serving you anymore, like anger, resentment, you know, starting drama, you know, whatever the case may be. But you're just feeling very emotionally unfulfilled. Now, with the Six of Wands here, we do have you entering into a major milestone. And, you know, all of this could definitely be falling into play where you're only being focused on your own goals and aspirations, to where you're just not playing around because you want your own security here. You know what I mean? So with that ghosting, you could be ghosting other people because you're just too focused on your goals, your come up, your level up. Maybe you need to you're walking away from these people in order for you to just kind of like self-isolate so you can stay focused. So, because I definitely see where this direction could be heading into that for some of you. You are going to receive that success and that recognition that you deserve. So I'm definitely seeing a victory here for you. With the Strength card, I feel like is that now you're in an energy where, you know, you are building back your self-confidence, but you're having the courage to walk away from any connections that are kind of holding you back, or that may be, you know, keeping you stagnant or from moving forward in life, if that makes sense. So you might be finally having that courage to, you know, either keep going, or you're having the courage to kind of just let go of these people, or just let go of any negative type energies that you have surrounding this. Now let's see what the Oracle has to say. Ooh, yes, we do have an ending coming in. So some of you could definitely be walking away from some relationships, whether this is family, friends, a love situation, and it even could be a relationship with a job. If it's not fulfilling for you, then, you know, and that job place has just been very complacent and you're not seeing growth, you could be walking away. I feel like is that you're finally in an energy of surrender. You're just kind of giving up control on things. You know, if this person is just dragging their feet, then you're just releasing that control of trying to get this person to move forward. You're just going to let things be and just allow the situation to either, you know, fall apart or fall into place, you know, in its own time. Tell me more for Virgo for the month of March. Yeah, we have invention coming in here too. Some of you definitely could be very much focused on your own creativity and your own thinking. Like you're starting to kind of become your own person again. You're not staying hyper focused on whatever the situation that you're dealing with. You're more so becoming more focused on yourself. Yeah. And with the deception here, you know, maybe you guys in the past have had this vision, or you had this generalized idea or this fantasy on your mind. And, you know, maybe you're finally, you know, waking up to that fact and you're finally seeing it, or you're not seeing it for what it really is. But, you know, because we can all have our own self-deception going on. So, you know, just be careful, Virgos, of, you know, your own self-sabotage here, especially if this person really is, you know, just really trying to work really hard so they can go buy a house, you know, start a family, do all that other stuff. You know, just make sure is that you're really seeing it that way and not trying to see it in your own way, because this, you know, maybe the relationship has gotten boring or complacent. But I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all got to do what you got to do for yourselves. And, you know, that's about it. Whatever's going to make you happy. I mean, even if this person is dragging their fucking feet, you know, to try to do this, or they are kind of keeping that energy hidden or that information hidden from you, you know, of course you're going to see it differently, especially if they're not communicating. We do have drastic changes coming in. So yeah, some of you Virgos are going to be walking away and closing out some cycles, or you're going to be ending, or a situation is going to be coming to an end. Because you're just ready to release it. Ooh. And with that drastic changes is coming in some risky choices. So just make sure is that you're really weighing out the pros and the cons, you know, before you make a final decision. You know, very good energy that you're staying focused on you, but even still, when it comes to anything, especially, you know, business related, or, you know, making certain moves in your life, you know, look at them, make sure you're looking at the pros and cons of everything. But I do feel like, is that, you know, there is a choice that needs to be made here. So I don't know if it's, you know, you have to choose yourself over somebody else, you know, and at the end of the day, sometimes we have to, you know, just choose ourselves, you know, especially if somebody else is not, you know, choosing you over whatever. Give me one more oracle for Virgo for the month of March, and then we're going to get into the what's the tea. Wishes coming true. Yeah. So make sure you're weighing out the pros and the cons before you end up, you know, making that decision, or you could risk losing out on wish fulfillment. But that's not going to be the case for everybody. You know, some of you may end up having to walk away from certain situations in order to gain that wish fulfillment. But you really have to look within, and you have to pay attention to, you know, listen to your higher self. You know, what is your higher self telling you? All right, let's get some what's the tea cards. Some of you may be dealing with a stalkerish type energy. Either that or you're stalking somebody else, Virgo. So make sure you're careful with that. Somebody could be obsessed with you. I'm hearing something about a friend. So I don't know if there could be a friend. Maybe you're just not friends with them anymore, or you end the friendship just because, you know, this person is like, you know, yeah, I feel like you could have rejected somebody. This person is definitely kind of hooked on you here. But this could be a friendship. I don't know. This person may have grown a very unhealthy attachment to you. And you, I don't know. I am kind of feeling like there is you got a creepy friend, or this could be an ex. Yeah, this person could be a wolf in sheep's clothing. So make sure you're paying attention to that energy here. So just be careful. Be careful with that stalker energy, especially if you're meeting new people. You know, whether this comes down to love, friendship, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, somebody doesn't have very good intentions when it comes to you. So make sure you're paying very good attention to that. All right, let's get some outcomes for Virgo for the month of March. Outcome for Virgo for the month of March. Okay. Outcome here. Nice. 3 of Wands. Some of your guys' relationships may end up leveling up when you least expect it to. Especially if you let go of that energy of control. If you've been really trying to control the direction of that relationship. I feel like maybe once you release that control, then maybe that's when it finally levels up. 6 of Swords, definitely seeing you guys are overcoming. I feel like things are going to be stabilizing out again. Whatever conflicts you have been dealing with are definitely going to come to a resolution, because we have the Chariot coming in here too. So definitely seeing some movement forward here. And then with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, I feel like that's because you're finally releasing. Maybe you're releasing that control because now you're focusing more on you instead of focusing more on the relationship, if that makes sense. But you're setting your own priorities and you're basically focusing on your own priorities and your own goals here. All right, Virgo, so if this reading resonated for you, please be sure you hit the like button and leave me a comment down below if you would like. Don't forget to hit the follow button and that notification bell. That way you can be notified when I upload new content. If you would like to follow me over on TikTok, all of that information will be in the description box below. I go live on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. If you would like to book a private reading with me, my email will be in the description box below as well. Alrighty, my love. So I hope that you guys have a very fulfilling month of March. Definitely, curious to see if these turnarounds happen, once you just finally let go of that control. But anyway, until next time, blessed be.